Oh my God. Not a Brice win. First glance.
First
Cheer.
glance. Cheer.
Brice win. First glance.
First
Oh,
glance.
Brice win.
It's the first glance.
Not a Brice win. First glance. I'm coming to take it to you like a first glance.
Hey.
It's a Brice win at first glance.
Hey.
Brice win.
We got
first
people
glance.
from Amazing Race and Big Brother.
Who?
And Survivor. What we got, Perp?
What you got? Listen, cause I'm coming through on the Brice win. First glance, I heard Love Island give a stand. Oh no, not Big Brother. We taking it back. I need Survivor on the track, not first glance. Oh, it's a first glance. It's a first glance. It's the first glance.
It's the first glance. Trying to find which one of the persons is going home first and first glance. You know,
it's the first glance. You better take the stance. I'm talking Love Island, Survivor, Big Brother. Did I forget something? Did somebody say amazing? Amazing Race though. Hey, listen, y'all. What we is not about to do is be up on here.
Brice got some new editing software. He don't know how to act.
We not playing around with y'all. Welcome to the Brice Izyah YouTube channel, and you are in for a treat. This is an exclusive Brice Izyah YouTube channel. So please make sure if you are watching this that you are hitting subscribe on the YouTube page. Give this video a thumbs up and show your baby boy some love. I am welcome with none other than the baby boy that is Win to the DZ, winner of Ghost Island, contestant at Survivor Winners at War, HGTV show, Hot Mess House, and Beach Cabana Royale. Yeah, Beach Cabana Royale. Yeah, Beach Cabana Royale. Yeah. So listen, we are here with a YouTube exclusive for you because when DZ blowing my phone up like Brice. Well, actually, he's like, Perp. We gotta talk about this challenge. And I'm like, why do we have to talk about the challenge? I'm confused. So for everyone that's watching, what's going on with the tea? What you got,
all right.
DC?
So we hear, Brice, this is all speculation. And for the people watching, we heard that a group of people went out for some kind of CBS challenge. We found a little list online, and we're ready to talk about these people just based on this first look.
Yes, but let's get into some logistics, okay? Because we just want to be clear. All of the information that we are presenting to you today is alleged, okay? And it is coming from Screen Rant article, The Challenge CBS, rumored cast list, filming location and dates, okay? Article by Bernardo Sims. And we are getting a lot of RT from the Twitter user that is Locky at Happy Go Lucky on the Twitter. So listen, before we even get into all of this, first of all, I love the challenge, okay? I really do. I'll be honest, I feel like I have falling off watching the whole season of the challenge, but I am a real world road rules challenge OG.
You're an OG fan of the show. As am I.
You know, I remember when the inception of the challenge came about, when it was the real worlders versus the road rulers. And first of all, what happened to road rules?
What happened to real world?
Well, I mean, no, they still do the real world. They do the real world on Facebook now. Like the real world is still a thing. But here, let me ask you this real quick, Wendyzy. What was the premise of road rules?
Because they would drive around the country and do stuff. Or I remember Road Rules, if I'm not mistaken, Semester at Sea. I think they were on a boat, maybe. I think that might be the one that my man Yes was on. I think maybe Veronica might have been on that one. This is back in the day before your time, Perp. but like they would drive around in a Winnebago in Road Rules to different places and do different
Right. But
challenges.
that like so I remember them doing challenges, but like what else would they do? Like that's the premise that I cannot remember.
Maybe
But
that's
I
why
used
it's
to
not on
love it.
anymore.
I mean,
Oh, it was
maybe.
great.
I used to love it. I used to like, mind you, don't get me wrong, I loved Real World, okay? But I felt as though like Road Rules would come on in the summer, and that's like what I would be watching during like my summer vacations from school. But we know that the challenge, they do the challenge on MTV. It's a huge, huge draw in. They've done the challenge, the All Stars. They started pulling people from different shows, Survivor to be on the challenge, and then what did Paramount Plus start doing, Wendy's?
Paramount Plus did the challenge All Stars, and that is the best challenge I've ever watched. Now we got to first shout out our good friend Mark Long. Mark was tweeting heavy, wearing the "We Want OGs" hashtag shirts, and he got enough momentum. They listened to him, and he was, I believe, he was an executive producer that first season, but he also wanted to compete. So I think he helped get everything in order. Then they were like, all right, fool, you're competing, so we're not telling you nothing.
So wait a minute. All I gotta do is make a shirt that say "Bring Brice back," and
I think Mark did a little more than just made a shirt, but yeah, that's a good first start. Bring Brice back. We need the shirt, and yeah, the challenge, the All Stars version is hilarious,
phenomenal.
They got profanity, they got great music. The soundtrack is like
the
from
playlist,
the 90s. Bruh. They use so much humor because you got these old heads doing these
not
like
old.
These like
how could they be old when you older than some of them?
Don't do that. No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Is
no,
the
I'm
math
not.
mathing? I don't know if the math is mathing.
You got some more seasoned vets, and they are competing, and so they always need the medical staff on deck and all of that. So the Challenge All Stars is great to watch.
Now we get word from Screen Rant that CBS, or I'm about to say Vixer, Viacom, is doing its own version of the challenge, which is amazing. Now, hold on. Okay, sorry. I was just checking my phone because I ain't get a call. Okay, they ain't call me. Okay, it's all right because I'm used to being overlooked and overseen. But one day they gonna have to see your baby boy. However, did you get a call, Wendy's?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't speak on these things. I can't confirm or deny any of these things.
Oh, okay. So Screen Rant didn't print that, so we can't get into that. But listen, this Brice and Wynn first glance is that we are going to look at this rumored cast, and we're just going to give like what we know about them and how we think that we will do. Also, when the official cast photos come out,
tell them.
You already know there has to be an official Issa look, so you can count on it here first at the Brice Izyah YouTube channel that Brice and Wynn will be giving you the challenge. We don't even know what the name of it is. We're just going off of the alleged name from Screen Rant. Can't say that enough, okay? Because I want to play one day. So yes,
you gonna get out there, Perp?
I mean, listen, I've been in the gym. I've been, trying to do a little something. Let me know in the YouTube comments if you think your baby boy would show out on the challenge. But so we've got this list from Screen Rant. So what we waiting for? Let's get into it. So the Wendy's.
All right. Potential cast member number 1, Angela Rummins from Big Brother 20. What you think about Angela, Perp?
I mean, I'd be lying if I said I knew a lot about Angela. Okay.
All right.
But I mean, she got casted on Big Brother. So I feel like she got to know something about reality TV. She's a very cute young lady. So I feel like anything that I know about the challenge, I know that, that could bode well because I know a lot happens on the challenge.
A lot happens. Pretty young lady, and they know how to get their hands dirty and play dirty. So I'm excited to see all these Big Brothers. So I think Angela might be able to do her thing out there.
Okay. Who we got next?
We have the one and only Alyssa Lopez, Big Brother 23. She was just on Big Brother recently. And what do you think about Alyssa?
So I like Alyssa. I had the opportunity of meeting her a couple of times in New York and in Florida, and I have to say, beautiful. First time I met her, I was like so scared to I'm friends with Big D Derek, and Derek and Alyssa are super cool. So I was like so scared to like be like, "Hi, Alyssa." So we met, and then afterwards, I had messaged her. Was like, "Hey, girl, I was so weird, acting nervous." She was like, "Wow, I was so excited to meet you." So I like Alyssa. I think that knowing how she did on Big Brother, she was rumored to be, with a like, I feel like,
What was she rumored? I
I
don't
mean,
know. The
she
people
was
want to know.
allegedly. Now, this ain't coming from me, but she was allegedly in a relationship with Christian.
Oh, that's our boy.
Yes, and then that didn't work out, and then there was, like, alleged rumors of her in the winter of that season, so I don't know. I just listen, I be on Twitter. I be, scrolling through the Twitter, so
Who won
what
that
do you
season?
Not Wendell.
I don't do Big Brother.
Oh, okay.
So, okay. Well, okay. So she was known to maybe have be in a couple relationships out there. So she might use her social skills
Yes.
to get her way further in this game.
Or
I
be
know
able to
that.
u
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, or be able like, social skills are good, like,
Yes.
and she's athletic, she's beautiful, so I feel like she could do well.
Yes. All right. So I agree. And she's can I also say, Brice, just looking at this cast, I see a lot of Big Brothers and I see a lot of survivors.
You know what I also see?
Uh-oh.
No,
We're starting this. Go ahead.
no, I'm not even getting there. From this alleged cast, what I see is a lot of melanin. Okay, is what I see a lot of. I see a lot of POC, and
Yeah.
I'm here for the POC.
Yes. There's a lot of melanin. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a very diverse cast. What I was alluding to with a lot of survivors and a lot of Big Brothers, I know survivors are players, bro. These fools are going to get out there and play hard. I also know Big Brothers are players, but the composition of survivors and Big Brothers, they're different. And you could tell, like, we have a lot of friends in the community, and like the survivors are their own unique, weird, and the Big Brothers are different too, in their own way. So it's gonna be I'm willing to bet that we're gonna see like these Big Brothers coming together, these survivors coming together. We're all a CBS family, so I want to see that clash. I want to see if they work together. I want to see all of that. So that's where
That's a
I am right
lot.
now.
I want to see who the next rumored person from Screen Rant says that it's going to be on.
The next rumored person is our own one of our sisters. She's such a great person. Izyah, awesome, from Big Brother 23. Talk to me about Oz.
I love Izyah. I have to say that out of all of the reality people that I have met, she has to be one of the most real and down to earth people. Like, genuinely, like, after the first time I met her, felt like we were friends. And I feel like that will go so well for her on this season, because if you're able to make connections in the challenge, because I've seen the challenge, and a lot of the times, like, you need people that will trust you. And we don't know what the format will be, but if it's anything like the challenge, if they throw you in, we need people that's going to object, or people to, like, say otherwise. And I feel like that might work well for my girl Izyah. Love her family. We've been to DC multiple times, and each time that we have gone, it seems like our family and friendships grow, because anyone that is friends with Izyah is friends with us. So I'm excited to see my sister Izyah out there.
Yeah, me too, man. Oz is definitely our sis. One of the realest people in the community. I hope that the other folks on the cast can see how real she is. She's down to earth. She's so beautiful. I think she's going to be able to make the right ends across the board regarding all the different the Love Island, the racers, the survivors. I think she'll be able to make ends with everybody. So I got big hopes for Oz.
For sure. Who we got next, DZ?
Next, we have Derek. I believe it's Zhao, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, from Big Brother 23. What are your thoughts on Derek? Derek X, they call him, right?
Huh?
Derek X from Big Brother 23.
Don't know much about Derek X. What I do know is that his girlfriend Claire is a Brice Izyah fan and has all of the Zaddy calendars. And so this is what I would say. If
Shameless plug.
Yes. Oh no, wait, let me.
See, he ain't even ready, man.
I mean, because I ain't know we was about to do this. Sorry.
Sick.
But listen, okay.
Okay.
She has all of the Brice Izyah Zaddy calendars.
Oh,
and
who's that? Who's Mr. February?
Oh,
I'm still working on the abs, y'all.
Yeah, you need to wait.
I
That's
don't even do
February
that.
2022. What's February 2021 giving?
I had more abs then than now, but you know it's okay. Anyway, put it away. Okay,
Yeah.
so Derek X, I think because he was a member of Big Brother 23, we have a lot of them out there. I think he's going to be able to get in with them, and I think he'll be able to do his thing.
Yeah, I think so too. I know that just coming off of a season of Big Brother, just having that social awareness, like just being able to know what it's like to have a TV in front of your face, I think can really bode well for you. So I'm excited, and I'm excited for my girl Claire to have her man back out there. Shout out to my girlfriend Claire.
Yes, yes. And next up, we have our twin, my twin.
Wait,
one and only.
That's not a photo of me and you. What in the world?
The one and only Kylan Young from Big Brother 23, a member of the Cookout. My twin. Yes, talk to me about Kylan.
I got something he can cook out. But no, I love Kylan. I think that he's great. I've met him a couple of times in Philly and in Florida. Great energy. Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't really got much negative to say about anybody. I'm excited to see how Kylan will do. However, I do know.
Let's hear it.
Baby boy, do know, because I did watch The Survivors. And I felt like there was a time and point when him and Xavier got into it during his exit. And so the thing that what I can appreciate about it is, one, he apologized for that. But what turned me on was that, like, speak your piece, like, you know. So, and I feel like that might be the type of drama that they are looking for when we are doing the challenge. So I'm excited to see Kylan out there.
So yeah, about the Cookout, like, I feel like they're an extension of us. Those are our peeps, right? And watching Kylan and Xavier get into it on Kylan's boot, or his eviction, what they call it in Big Brother, I was like, "Ooh, not a good look, bro." And you look just like me, bro. Like,
But you say not a good look, but this is what I will say. I felt like that was Spicy Brice coming out. And how many times does Spicy Brice come out and Kylan was on national television? He didn't have a window to call to, like, you know. So I like that a little bit. Like,
okay, I hear you. If you let me finish my thought.
Oh, don't do that.
Okay, so yeah, Kylan. First of all, he got to whatever. What was he? The top 4 or something of a game for $750,000. Like, and you get voted out when you see the finish line. Of course, everything's going to be heightened, and you're going to be upset, and you're going to want to lash out. And he had some words. It looked like it was going to get heated, and people were like mad at him and stuff. But I agree.
Julie Chan said, she came on the microphone and said, "You need to leave."
Kylan, it is time to go. Don't let me say my people. Like, yeah. So, so that happened out there, but that was a real moment. Like, people have real emotions out there, and sometimes you act out of character, and then you come back to real life, and you're a regular person in real life. So I give him grace with that, but we know he got it in him, and we'll see if he goes out there and he's ready to, if he's ready to take the gloves off, or if he's ready,
And you've worked out with Kylan. So, like, we know he's physical.
Kylan's a strong guy. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm listening. What was that workout like?
Well, my knee was injured then too. So
what the room smell like?
him and Michaela were getting it on though. Like they were like really working out. I was just doing some light stuff. The man is tough. I think he does CrossFit or something like that.
Oh,
He's gonna compete. He's gonna be strong out there. I know the ladies love him. So there's a lot of beautiful women out there. We'll see how it goes.
okay. Who we got next?
Next, we have the one and only, the lovely Tiffany Mitchell from Big Brother 23. Talk to me.
Yes. First of all, Tiff is my girl. Love, love, love Miss Tiffany. I think that she is amazing. Her personality. First of all, she bites back.
Not for play.
She's definitely not for play. And I know that she's a woman type of woman in the sense like I feel like she could make alliance with a lot. Like I feel like she could be the queen bee of an all-female alliance out there. However, I know she has great relationship with men. Like she's just amazing. And I never forget one of the times I had went to an event with her, and maybe this is like the first or second time that we were meeting, but I was like checking into the hotel. She scooted right on up and was like, "Hey, boo," and she was on her way out, but she was like, "You make sure you got my number. Text me when you get in so I can let you like she's a real one." So I love Tiffany. I think that I'm excited to see her. So that like I'm just excited.
Yeah, I agree with you. Tiffany's a real one. She's a leader. She's someone that she can recognize BS. She's
I'm a leader. Y'all on some following coming down it with the modeling. Okay, just making sure you knew your Lil Kim lyrics.
Yeah, 100%. And never nah. It's the Q with the P with the
M-O.
BB, Queensbridge, Brooklyn, and we beat D-double-E-P. You know you like the life I live.
Hey, yo, Prodigy, tell them what it is.
It's the real to make you feel been in the club.
Got to.
Now when you bump this stuck to the edge of the raw cut, have an OD because it's never enough. It's the real.
Make you feel. Ooh, okay, sorry. Listen, one thing you know about me and Wendy, we hear a song lyric, we gonna go off.
And we go.
All right.
And we had to self-edit. We also did a great job self-editing because that got some lyrics. Okay.
Oh.
I'm just saying. Who we got next? Okay. Next we have the one and only winner of Big Brother 23, Xavier Prather. Let's go. Tell me about Zabe. What you got, Perp?
I like Xavier. Me being an openly gay black man, be honest, sometimes when I meet other black men, I get nervous because I'm like, I already go into it with like a preconceived notion that just whatever, like, my own trauma into the past. And so that's just something that I'm working on. That's just me being honest. And so when I had the opportunity to meet Xavier in Philly for Derek's birthday party, I was nervous. I don't know if y'all can see in this picture, but I was nervous. Like, I got my little bedroom eyes on. And so I was walking out and Xavier was like, I'm like, he pointed at me because I wasn't even going to speak. Because I get nervous. Like I was not even going to speak. But here's the thing that did piss me off a little bit. So he pointed.
He was pointing behind you.
No, he was pointing at me. And then he was like, "You Wendell friend, right?"
Friend? I knew it.
Damn. I was like, yes. It's me. Can we take a photo? Okay. Yeah. Boom. So, but no, definitely nice. Definitely cuts up with the girls. So I like Xavier. He has a nice physique. Okay. When the Lord Jesus Christ was creating him, I'm just going off of the photos that he be posting. I'd be like, oh.
Yeah, man. Xavier, he played college ball. He's an attorney. He's a leader. He won Big Brother. The man, he's like a model. The man's he's got everything. Shut up, Perp. He's got everything going for him.
Why am I sitting in a pool of water? Oh, so okay, so
Xavier's got everything going for him. And now he's got $750,000 after winning Big Brother. So like the man is on it. I have high hopes for him. I know he's going to do great out there. And yeah. So we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see how that winner does, how he can bring his momentum from Big Brother onto this CBS challenge. Oh,
Oh.
next we have the one and only Tyson Apostle. He played Survivor numerous times. Winner of Survivor, played on Winners at War, did very well. Poker player,
Oh.
great, all around great guy, hilarious guy, dry sense of humor, but he's good at everything. What do you think about Tyson Apostle?
I love Tyson. You know, Tyson also a member of the Brice Izyah 2021 Zaddy calendar. I think that he's great. I wonder how he will do on a challenge like this. Not that Tyson is seasoned by any means, but I do feel like a lot of the people that we have named are fresh off of new seasons, are a little younger. We know Tyson, we done seen Tyson on Marriage Boot Camp. That was my show before he was even on there. Like, you know, Tyson has two beautiful children. So I wonder how he will mix when I feel like I could feel like Tyson being like, I'm here with a bunch of kids.
Yes. I think it'll make for some great humor. I think it's going to stretch Tyson to the man is very, very smart. I think it's going to stretch him to use his brain to really find inroads with this younger, more single cast. And I'm excited to see the challenge for Tyson.
Yeah, no, but here's the thing. One thing is for certain, two things is for sure. Tyson is a beast. Like, so like don't let the dude fool you, okay?
Yeah, his appearance is gonna fool some of these young whippersnappers.
And here's another thing. Like, I also wonder, even though Tyson is a 3-time Survivor player, we just named a whole bunch of Big Brother people. I wonder if they will even know who he is.
I'm willing to bet that. Yeah,
and that might work in Tyson's favor. So listen, we love Tyson, so I'm here for Tyson.
If you don't know who Tyson is, you'll see him, and I don't know if that automatically puts a target on him because, like, oh, I don't know him. He looks a little older. But if you don't know who he is, that can also benefit him because it's now like you don't know how smart this guy is.
Well,
or
I feel like it could hurt him because the one thing I know about Tyson is that dry sense of humor goes everywhere he goes. So if you don't know him and he's like, why do your feet smell like that? Like, you know, like somebody might be like, what? And this the challenge too.
And then you're gonna learn that Tyson can fight.
Oh, can he? Can you fight?
Know. Yes, I can fight. What's up, Perp?
Listen, don't do that. Listen,
Perp?
Because one thing's for certain, two things for sure.
What's up, Perp?
I can.
What's up, Perp?
And I can run. Boop. And
you can't run. You can't run.
Listen,
you can't run.
First of all, okay.
Run faster than you with one leg.
Okay, so see, here comes Spicy Bricey. So let me just ask you a series of questions before we go to the next person window. 2 weeks ago,
don't make me pull out my track medals.
2 weeks ago, were we not at a birthday brunch? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Were we not with somebody that I went to high school with? Yes or no?
Yes.
Did he, on his own, say, I used to run track with Brice? Yes or no?
Yes.
Did he not say, on his own, Brice was fast? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Are you done with your question?
No.
Are you done with your questions?
Listen, Your Honor, I rest.
You rest. All right, it's
my
rest. Turn.
Hold on, wait, listen. Wait, you forgot. You forgot.
Let me back.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes. And when the talent pool is about the size of this water bottle, yes, it's easy to be the fastest fish in here, okay, Brice.
So discredit my. Hold on, because you know what? Hold on.
What's up? What's up, Perp? What you got? Let's see those legs, runner. Let's see. Run. If he goes in there and gets some medals, I want to see real medals.
So what we not going to do? Okay. What we not going to do
What is that tin foil? See, they give you that in first grade, Brice.
Listen, I'm on my JD from Survivor. What we not gonna do
is hold it so people. All right, let's see what it says. It says hot chocolate 15K.
Okay.
That's called a participation trophy.
But not everybody got it.
You're right, Brice. Can we please move on?
Who do we got next on the
Okay. We have the one and only Sarah Lucina from Survivor. One of the greatest survivors of all time, one of the greatest players of all time. When I think about her and her alliance in Survivor, her ally Tony. When I think about the seasons that they've played, you think, what's their alliance name?
Cops Are Us.
Cops Are Us is 100% winning the seasons they play. Am I right about that?
No, 1,000%.
She comes from a great pedigree of Survivor players. She is
seasons.
Yeah, Cagayan, her boy Tony won. Game Changers, she won. Winners at War, her boy Tony won. She got to almost she lost in fire to Tony. She's a player. I'm excited to see how far she goes, what inroads she makes. I know she's gonna play really hard out there. We're gonna see if she can get in with these people out there. What you got?
Who was the third boot out on her original season? Thank you, but we not going. Listen, we not going. Okay. So here's one thing that I know about Sarah. She's a player, and
she's a beast.
She is a beast. First of all, shout out to her husband Wyatt. They do their workouts on the Instagram, and I be like, him and Sarah do it. So first of all, Wyatt love me. Okay, so no need to blow the whistle, but Wyatt be doing some crazy ish, and Sarah be putting him to sleep. Another thing that I think people do not give Sarah credit for, because that's my sister, that's my Cagayan sister, is her social ability. She will make you feel like you are not playing the game.
She'll make you feel like she's your bestie.
And I mean, listen, the $1 million speak for itself. So I'm excited to see my girl, my Cagayan sister, Sarah Lucina out there. I am curious to see how she will do, because I also have the same concerns that I have for Tyson. Not that Sarah is older, but I do feel like that the playing field is different, and it makes me wonder, like, how she will be able to get, like, there's it just, like, you know, how she'll be able to get her foot in the ground. But what I do know is once she get her foot into the ground, you might be able to crown her the winner. So it's like, you know, for me, it's like a new terrain. Like, I know how she would do on Survivor, and I think that this is another thing that we don't really talk about, is that you said earlier, Survivor and Big Brother, we're different, right? I feel that Survivor is different in the essence that, like, the game is 24/7. Like, we are like in the game with these people 24/7. And so I feel like Big Brother is different because they're in a house. They've got luxury. They'll be able to go take a shower. They're able to, like, you know, have different type of food. I think that that's different. I also think that the challenge in itself is so different because it is such a social game, and we don't know what this challenge will be like. But, you know, watching the challenge, they go out. Half the time, a lot of the beef and the ish start going out. And so that is something that I feel like the Survivor people will be at a disadvantage at. Not just saying Sarah, I'm just saying, like, anyone that's from Survivor on this, there will be a disadvantage because we are used to in the game all the time. We're not used to a bed. We're not used to food. We're not used to drinking alcohol. Hence why they should have called your girl. Okay? Because I would have gave him a show, but I struggle with how the Survivor people will do. I ultimately, and mind you, we're midway through this, I ultimately think the winner of this will probably come from
Survivor.
I mean, I love Survivor, but
You're gonna say Big Brother.
I'm actually going to say Amazing Race or Love Island. Just because I feel like Amazing Race, in a sense, is almost Big Brother and Survivor. And, they're traveling, they get to check in the hotels, but they get the best of the both worlds. It's not such the extreme. And I also say Love Island because child, I don't know how I'll be out there on the island with my ex and be able to make it through. So I feel like they will be able, I feel like the winner could come from those two shows. But let's see who we got next.
Next, we have the one and only queen, Miss Tasha Fox from Survivor. Our sis, one of the people that welcomed me in with open arms to the Survivor family. You were another one of those people, Brice. But yeah, Miss Tasha Fox, the one and only. What you got?
We listen, another one. First of all, okay, so they seem to got the number to the Cagayan people. Just okay.
Did they call you?
Sure. They seem to got the number.
They didn't call you?
To the Cagayan people, but this is what I will say. My sister Tasha is a beast. She is a challenge beast. She is a social beast. She is everything that we see how she did in Cagayan. We see how she did it. Is it Game Changers?
No, Second Chances.
Second Chances. And here's the thing, Tasha once did a what you call it?
Iron Man.
She competed in a.
Put your arms down. I'm smelling that from here, Brice.
Don't do that. She competed in a bodybuilding challenge. So when Tasha puts her mind to something, she's a beast.
Yeah. She owns a Chick-fil-A. She was telling us that she was going to franchise a Chick-fil-A. She got it. Whatever she wants, she's going to do it. And Tasha is a very, very sweet person, but she's also a beast. So she's going to be able to give her, give compassion and connect with people. And she's also, I think she's going to be able to cut people's throats when she needs to. So
listen, she is a woman of Christ. Okay. But don't let that woman of Christ fool you. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm excited to see my sister Tasha out there. And I'm excited to know that whoever allegedly is casting this show, they did their homework.
Yeah, they did a good job for sure. Except they didn't call our boy.
I mean, they ain't do their extra credit and find out who I am. But listen, hopefully we want this show to be a success so that a season 2 can come around. But listen, let's get to who's next.
Next, we have the one and only Dre Bergen.
Yes.
Winner of Heroes, Healers, Hustlers. So Ben won Survivor the season before mine. So we have that little back-to-back connection. He is a beast. He's very strong. He's funny. He's one of Probst's favorite players because Ben has a big heart. He's like a selfless guy. He's a true military person. He'll lay down for you. He's that guy, and he's a competitor, and he's gonna play till the end. He's gonna fight to the death. So it's going to be good to watch him out there. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
I love Ben. I think that Ben is one of those people where it's don't judge a book by its cover. And I can't tell you during the last 2 years in COVID, the hours worth of conversations that I've had with Ben and the things that we would talk about. I never would expected for me to have such a close friendship with Ben. And the first time that I met Ben right off of his season, I was getting off the elevator. He was coming on and he saw me and he was like, bro, and picked me up. And I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe
Where was this?
When or where?
Where?
This was in Florida.
Oh.
You might have been on the elevator with me. But I think that, again, I wonder how Ben will do with the landscape of these younger people and just whatever. But the one thing that I do know is that Ben don't judge a book by its cover. I think that he might underestimate people with that cowboy hat and that but the second anybody gets a chance to talk to him, the second he gets to connect with somebody, baby boy, it's a done deal. It's a wrap.
Yeah. Ben's that kind of guy. Like he can connect with you, and I guess similar to Sarah Lucina, like you're gonna feel connected with him when you talk to him.
Yeah, and I know that they are really good friends. So it's
Oh
great to
yeah,
know that they will, and like, mind you, it might not be Cops or us, but it might be Sarah and Ben. And if Sarah is able to have that alliance, baby,
yeah.
y'all know I'm rooting for everybody Cagayan. So listen, do do your thing, Sarah. Who we got
Sarah can
next?
get to the end. All right.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, Desi Williams. She
Ah!
is. She was on Ben's season of season 35 of Survivor Heroes, Healers, Hustlers. Desi was like Miss Virginia. She's a physical specimen. She's a
Doctor in
beast.
physical
She's a
therapy.
she's a she's a doctor in physical therapy. She's a beast. Physically, she's so strong. She's drop dead gorgeous. Everyone's gonna she's gonna be one of those like she's gonna attract a lot of energy out there. And I think she's gonna compete in those challenges. I think she's gonna do her thing in those challenges. So watch out for Desi. What you got, Perp? That's our girl.
I love Desi. Desi is a good friend of mine. I think that she is in a interesting position where I feel as though she's not really on social media like that. Like, mind you, Desi is a fortified model. Okay. She's a doctor in PT. She has her own PT practice. Like, Desi is a beast on her own. However, she's not as involved in the survivor community as others are. So I think that she has such a good chance out there of like no one knowing who she is. Because honestly, I feel like child half the cookout is out there. And I feel like if I were to be on this show playing it, they're gonna be my first target because we know the cookout. Like, so I feel as though she has the opportunity to be able to maneuver between the survivor, maneuver between the cookout, maneuver between who else is there, because like I don't feel like people really know her track record from Survivor. And if you watch Survivor Heroes, Hustlers, and
Healers.
Healers, which she was a healer, she was a beast.
Yeah.
We went to South Africa with Desi. Like, she's a competitive beast. And I also know that like Desi is like, like Tasha, really my friends. And I know Desi is an emotional person. So I know that she'll be able to make connections with people and people will be able to like see through her heart. So I'm excited to see my girl Desi Williams out there. And listen, I'm gonna go on record and say like she could win it.
Hot take. She could win it. She absolutely could. What she does have to her advantage, I'm just going to echo your sentiment. She can kind of go out there and invent herself because she's not really in the mix as far as mixing it up with all the CBS family and stuff. She does her thing. She's grinding. She's working. And she's not at all the Survivor events or anything like that. So she can get out there and mix it up with the racers and mix it up with the Love Islanders and mix it up with the Big Brothers and choose her course. And so, yeah, I'm excited to see how far she can go. She can absolutely win this game. Oh man. My brother, one of my best friends in the whole world, the one and only Dominic Abate. Again, this list is only speculative. I don't know if he's really out there or anything like that. But my goodness, if Dom is out there, if I had to make a winner pick, Dom is my winner pick, hands down. The man is, the man is one of the greatest players to come out of the 30s of Survivor. He was this close to beating me on winners on Ghost Island. And he's good with people. He's one of the more seasoned. He's one of the older guys that's going to be out there, but the man can communicate with people. He understands people of any walk of life. He was my best friend on Ghost Island. To this day, he's one of my best friends, but he can connect with everybody out there. I'm sure of it. What's your take on Dom?
I'm excited to see Dom out there. I think that he will do extremely well. I also will be honest and put him in the same boat that I put Tyson in. I wonder how he will be able to maneuver with such a young cast. But here's the thing though. I've been around Dom. I know how Dom operates. Like don't judge a book by its cover. Dom can hang. And with people like Tyson out there, like I feel like, he'll be able to, with people that will recognize him from Survivor. But I'd be lying if I would say like I want to see like how he'll be able to like do his Dominic. Now I'm about to kill his name. Abate thing out there.
Yeah. Well, what I'll say about my boy is this. Dom, Survivor Ghost Island season 36 was one of the youngest casts of all time. Dom was able to connect with pretty much everybody out there, being one of the older guys out there on that season. Dom is that good. He is that good that even on this cast, we see it's like a whole melanated cast. There are so many beautiful black and brown people out there. Dom will be able to get in with all of them. Dom will be able to get in with the Tysons, with Sarah, with Ben. He's going to be able to maneuver and connect with everybody out there. I can't wait to see what kind of alliance he pulls out there. And again, Dom is my winner pick. And that's my brother. And I know, Brice, you get a little salty and sad when I talk about my boy Dom, because that's my man. And you're jealous. But
I love Dom.
I love Dom. Kristen, his wife, his kids, Donna, Frankie, Donna, Frankie, and Vincent. They're incredible kids. And
we spent some time at their house building some stuff for y'all YouTube thing. Like, no, bitch. I mean, Dom is like amazing. Like, I love his wife. Like I don't doubt it. I'm just saying, like, for me, what intrigues me is to see how he will be able to do the Dom thing out there.
The last thing I'll say about Dom is looks can be deceiving.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like,
put Dom in water, he's good. He's a fish. Put Dom, give him something endurance-wise, he's going to run laps around you.
Listen, put a grill in front of him, baby boy could cook, okay?
Make him make fire, bruh. If there's a fire-making challenge.
Like, Dom is one, like, and again, I feel like I don't want people to misunderstand what I'm saying is that, like, when I say that I am intrigued about how he is going to intermingle with this younger cast, like for me that's excitement. That's like I want to I'm rooting for you.
Okay, and he better be top on your list. I am protective of my brother,
as you should be.
Now,
listen, ain't no beef over here. I love Dom. Who we got
next? We have the one and only hashtag Team Danny Mcrae from Survivor 41. Perp, talk about your boy.
Listen, I'm excited for Danny. We had Danny on the Purple Pants podcast. And again, I was nervous about meeting Danny, a pro athlete. I'm like, oh my God. But listen, when I say Danny came prepared, he came ready to clap back. He came like, I would have to say, if you guys have ever listened to the Purple Pants podcast, Survivor News interview with Danny, he has to be one of my favorite interviewers or interviewees. Is it
clear? Interviewees. It's clear that the man has had like media training. It's clear he's a professional. It's clear he does his homework.
He listens. And first of all, shout out to my best friend, his wife, Kiki. Do you love me? Are you riding? That you never ever like from me.
Yeah.
But one thing that I admire about him is that, like, after our interview, he was like, you and my wife will be good friends. And it wasn't just off of him just being like, hi, like, after the interview. And sure enough, we haven't met yet, but his wife is such an amazing person. But I think that Danny will do so well on this because we see him on Survivor. He know when to hold him. Know when to fold him.
Know when to walk away. Know when to run. That is all I know. But I'm not singing no more else.
But
so Perp, take it over.
I'm just saying, watching his season, him with Deshaun, him with Shan, he was so
Xander.
Sorry, just got another puddle of water. No, but Danny was so composed, so meticulous, so methodical in how he his relationship was with people, and he was a person to follow the rules. Like, he's like, give me an assignment, I will do it. So I think that Danny will do well. Danny also told me,
what did he tell you?
he said, if you want an NFL player, Brice, go to Vegas in December. So listen, the next Bryson Win present, we going to Vegas in December. I might not be there.
Where you gonna be?
I might be on the fourth down in an entanglement. Flag on the play. Wide receiver. Oh no, not a wide receiver. Ah! No.
Anyway, we have a task at hand. I will say about Danny, the man is legit. The man's a player. The man has the professional football pedigree. He was a Cowboy. The man can win this game. If I got Dom at the top of my list, I got Danny up there too. I'm saying a Survivor is going to win this game. But yeah, Danny is at the top of probably both of our lists.
Ooh, who do we have next?
Oh, the Queen. So we just came off of what is the Shan Stan podcast, Survivor 41 Purple Pants podcast, because Shan ran the majority of that game. This is the one and only Chantelle Smith from Survivor 41, good friend of ours. And how do you think she can do in this game, Brice?
I, first of all, love Shan. She's amazing. The only thing that I worry about with Shan, and that I don't worry about so much with like a Danny, is that when you think of season 41, she was the voice of that season. So I feel like, when we're talking about people like Tyson or Sarah, like there might be people on Big Brother that might not know who they are, but I feel like anyone that is on the show will know who Shan is. And that is like, it's a gift and a curse, because they will see her edit and have their own opinion about her. So I think that it might be a little hard for her to play her game, just because she is such a captivating character on Survivor. And she was literally, until she got eliminated, she had like 12 confessionals every episode. So that is either going to work for her, where people will be like, oh, I know her, I can connect with her, or they might use her game against her. So I love Shan, and I hope that if this list is true, because everything is allegedly, so we are clear. If this ledger of cast is true, I hope that she is able to maneuver herself to win.
Yeah. If anybody that watched season 41, the first half of the season, Shan had to be one of your winner picks. Like, she was dominating the game, dominating her tribe, dominating her alliance, and it became known and people gunned for her. Shan has this larger than life presence. She's a pastor, she's a comedian, she's hilarious, and she's a leader. She commands attention. So when you're that visible, it could be scary for her out there. But also, again, she's a leader. She's going to find a way to get people to work with her. She's going to find her ends. On Survivor 41, she was kind of polarizing. You had a lot of fans that loved her. They were the Shan Stans. We were Shan Stans. You also had people that really rooted against her. This is a perfect character for TV, but it could lead to very high successes, and it could lead to epic downfalls. So we'll see if she can maneuver, if she can get in the right alliance, the Survivor Alliance. She's our girl. We're rooting for her, and we'll see how far she can make it.
Yeah, I also say maybe the Big Brother Alliance. Big Brother, Survivor, very similar. The cookout, what they call the camp out. Like, she might be able to. We don't know. Like,
she came through with them. She was at the same time as the cookout. They know each other. So maybe she can get in with them.
Yeah, could bode very well for her. But listen, we are a Shan Stan YouTube supporter. We love her, so we want to see her go far. Who we got next, Wendy's?
Now we're moving over to Love Island. We have the one and only Kyra Green. Brice, talk to me about Kyra Green.
So I watched a little bit of this season. I think that Kyra Green is beautiful. I think that she is intelligent, and it will be an interesting mix. Like I feel like I could see the Kyras and the Alyssas working together. And again, for some reason, watching this cast and seeing the melanated, seeing very strong women, I could definitely see a women's alliance forming. So I am excited to see how this Love Island addition to the cast, what it would do and what it could bring.
Yeah. So I don't watch Love Island. I don't know how she did out there, but she looks like she's obviously beautiful. She looks like she could be tall. Maybe she could be physical out there. Love to see her in challenges and see how she does socially out there. We'll see.
Oh,
Next, we have, is it Celie Vasquez? Celie, I'd say, from Love Island 2. What do you think about Celie?
So again, I don't like I watched Love Island 2 like the first couple of episodes. So I don't really know much to make of her. I think that again, there are Survivor, there's Big Brother, and now there's Love Island. And so I think that she may bode well in the sense of there might be a lot of people out there like me that just don't know who she is. No shade to her. Beautiful girl, beautiful fashions, beautiful dresses. Anybody knows that Aretha Franklin
Cool.
reference, please comment in the comments below. But no, I don't know enough about her to say. However, I feel like on a show like this could bode very well for someone like her.
Okay. Can you bring her photo up again, Brice? Yeah, she looks like is she of Latina descent, I'd say?
I would go by the last name, you know.
Brice, I'm not one to make assumptions.
I'm not
But
making
yeah,
assumptions either.
she so because I haven't seen the show, just looking at this photo, she looks like like a sweet person, like somebody that's compassionate, somebody that you can somebody that can make those social ends with you. Like if you see her, you're like, oh, she's a nice person. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing somebody that's going to be a physical beast. And again, this is just by the appearance,
Looks
but I'm
can be
seeing somebody
deceiving.
looks can be deceiving because like you don't look like an athlete,
Well,
Brice,
listen,
and
I'm about to
you're
ask you
also
that, but wait
not
a
an
minute.
athlete. So those looks actually line up.
So wait a minute. You tell she looked like a sweet person.
You look like a sweet person too, Brice. Yes, you do.
Okay, as long as you ain't say wide receiver, we're good. Okay, who we got
But yeah.
next?
Oh, Justine, is it Nadiba? She is from Love Island 2. Now, I
Yes.
do follow her on Instagram. On Instagram, she looks like, and I don't know much about her. She looks like a model. She looks tall. I don't know if that's just how she looks on the gram. She looks athletic. Hey, what do you think? What are you getting from Justine?
I like Justine, like her personality. Seen a couple of clips of her on Love Island. She's a she ain't one for play.
Oh, no?
Beautiful. Listen, so I am curious to see how she will interact with some of the Big Brother ladies. For me, like I feel like it's either boom, we gonna work together, or boom, we got problems. But like loved her on Love Island. So I'm excited. But again, my extensive, for me, when I was watching Love Island, I can't necessarily say that I was like, tuned in for, they wasn't on the island that
Yeah,
I
why were you watching?
I mean, I was watching for some other things, but who we got next? Oh,
Oh, okay. We have the wonderful, lovely, beautiful, talented Cache Proudfoot from Love Island 3. We were able to meet her at one of our events, and she's like a little ray of sunshine. I know that she has some, though I didn't watch, I feel like she has some history that will be in this challenge house with her. And I'm interested to see how that plays out. What do you have, Perp?
I love her. She was one of the people that I remember the most from her season because she had went on with a wig and she decided, like, you know what? I'm taking it off. and like, you know, bared her truth. And so that was a major story plot throughout the season with her and her partner. But I love her ball of energy. I felt like when I met her in New York, she was with her friend, and it was just like nothing but good vibes. And I feel like, you know, knowing allegedly some of the people that are out there, like if I connect with her, I can only imagine with some of the people that I could am friends with, how they might connect. So like I am just excited to see how that might pair up. But like beautiful young lady, so much fun. Just like I love in the reality realm where we get the opportunity to meet some of these people at the Brice and Wynn Present events that we throw throughout the, you know, the country, or just in personal levels. I just love the fact that, like, you know, there are some people that when you connect with them, you connect with them. And she definitely was somebody that I definitely connected with, and I'm excited to see her out there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
Now,
Brice.
now wait a minute.
Brice.
First of all,
Relax.
Cinco, what I'm trying to figure out, Cinco Holland Jr. is your cousins?
Cinco's my cousin. You can see we have this. Physically, we're both kind of like
Not at all.
very similar. We're
Not
of the
at
same
all.
build. We're of the same stature. You know, tall, dark, and handsome brothers. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lie.
Tall, chocolatey, strong brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like big, husky, strength. You know. I didn't know Cinco was a Holland, but I should have known, right? Am I right? I should have known.
I mean, I was around Cinco in person, and whew.
What are your thoughts on Cinco? Cinco is a giant.
Ooh. Whoa. Anybody got a towel? I got like, but no. Cinco is a giant, big guy. Okay, big guy, like, you know, like you know, like whoa.
Okay, Cinco is a strong individual,
guy.
He's tall, and he is intimidating.
I mean, who?
Brice, relax yourself.
Intimidate me, okay? Where is my ladder? Okay, because listen, Cinco is, I mean, listen, I could just go on and on, but
Brice, don't scare Cinco off.
No, I'm not. But Cinco, it might not be De Mayo, but listen.
Mooches.
No, all jokes aside, so nice. Friendly, again, nervous to meet him as well. Like, I think at this event, this was like Oz's event, like me, you, Davey, were there. And I was saying something to Davey because, you know, me and Davey from David vs. Goliath, all I do is cut up with Davey. And I was like saying something smart to Davey, and Cinco was behind me. He was like, huh? I was like, oh. And Davey was like, what you say, Brice? Say what you said.
Yeah, Cinco, he's cool, man. He's not only is he like the biggest and strongest guy that will probably be in the house, he's cool. And I think the ladies love him. So like, it's gonna be I promise you, that house is gonna be interesting because of Cinco. Because I'm willing to bet the ladies love him. I think his ex might be in the house. Not you, Brice.
Oh, sorry.
I think his ex might be in the house, but there are a lot of beautiful women in that house, and I'm interested to see how Cinco plays that game.
Yes.
Now we have Giovanni Vega from Love Island 3. I don't know this guy. He also looks like a strong guy. I don't know how tall, like in this photo, I don't know how tall he looks. I don't know if he's tall in stature, but what I do know is that he's light skinned. So go ahead, Brice. That is your type.
First,
tell me about Johnny Vega.
Don't have a type. Johnny Vega was a Giovanni was an interesting character on Love Island. Was not my favorite in the looks department, but no, like very attractive man, you know, But be interesting to see. And again, shout out whoever. I mean, shoot, am I on the casting department? Like, I'm trying to figure out of this alleged cast.
You might have a new job, Brice.
Listen, I don't make Zaddy calendars for nothing, but excited to see like how he will fare.
Okay.
Oh,
Next, we have Kayla Lee from Amazing Race 33.
yes. So, if you listen to the Purple Pants podcast with me and my boo, Brookie Camheim, the winner of season 29, Amazing Race, I had very strong feelings about the Raquel and Kayla duo. And I would say a lot of my strong feelings were more so towards Raquel and not Kayla. I feel like Kayla was a bright of sunshine. They were the runner up to this season 32, always upbeat. And so was Raquel. I gave Raquel a hard time throughout the season because, you know, Spicy Bricey came out. But on that last episode, when they were at the end and they literally saw Kim and Penn win while they, like, my heart broke for them. So I am excited that Kayla gets a chance to shine on her own. I think that she is, from what I see, I've never met her yet, but she is very uplifting, very, again, another reason why I'm saying off this alleged cast, feel like there might be a all-female alliance because Kayla and Raquel wanted to be one of the first women winners, all-women team to win Amazing Race in such a long time. So I know Kayla will be pro-women out there.
Nice. Now, these CBS competition shows are not for play. These shows are difficult. So for you to tell me that Kayla made it and was second place in race, that's telling me all I need to know. She's a player, she's a competitor. She has what it in her to get that far in race. So I'm saying she has what it in her, what she needs in her to go far in the challenge on CBS. So I'm interested to watch Kayla out there.
Yes.
Next, we have the one and only James Wallington,
Oh.
Amazing Race 32. We had the pleasure of meeting him at Hearts. We are rooting for this brother. He's awesome. He is another like ray of sunshine, a winner, and a happy, upbeat, nice person. And what I think about James, I think when he goes out there, he's going to be one of these people. Now, there aren't a lot of racers out there. There are 3 people from Amazing Race on this cast of 24. So they're kind of, I see the racers as like free agents. And someone like James, I see as the person that a lot of people are going to like and a lot of people are going to work with. So what do you got, Perp?
I love Will and James. You know, seeing them win on Amazing Race made me cry. Love the LGBTQ plus, you know, community. So I know that James is a competitor, and I know that he is a RHAP supporter. I know that he is a Survivor lover, and I know that on his season, he got a lot of criticism from the fans because he was all about the alliances. And normally on Amazing Race, they don't necessarily do alliances, but him and 2 other teams on his season worked together. And so some of the Amazing Race fans did not necessarily like that, but this is what I say to them: who won that season? So I feel like James is a player. He happens to be an amazing racer, but I want to put him with the Survivor caliber. And like I said before, I said that I feel like somebody from Love Island or Amazing Race might win. So James might just be my winner pick because I feel like he's got the best of both worlds. He's got the best of like what challenges are like. He's got the best of like being in idle time. He's got the best of you. I just feel like for me, somebody Survivor, I feel like we're 2 game all the time. And I feel like for Survivor being in this challenge atmosphere, it might dry us out. I feel like for somebody in Big Brother, I feel like the same opposite, to be able to like compete and then like I don't know, I just feel like somebody that has the best of like these snippets of what the challenge will possibly be like could do well.
I hear you. And I agree.
Yeah.
So
who we got?
We're
next?
on to the
Oh.
24th, Mr. Leo Temery. from Amazing Race 23. Tell me about Leo because you're the Amazing Race aficionado, Brice.
So I am. I didn't necessarily watch like this season, but I do know that he's a business owner. I know that he owns a bar. I know that he has got a personality. I know that he got that swag. And I feel like you're a bar owner, like you're a business owner, you move a certain type of way. I feel like seeing him on it excites me because I feel like outside of Survivor, this could be one of Dom's biggest allies.
Okay. Talk it through. What
So
gives
I'm
you
just
that?
saying, I feel like, like Dom, like I just feel like him being a business owner, I feel like Dom is very smart, and talking with Dom's owned businesses. He's like just very like, I feel like this could be an unexpected alliance for Dom. So for me, again, when I say I'm excited to see how Dom's going to fit in with these people, I want to see what Dom's relationship will be like with someone like him. And if Dom, which I know can forge a relationship, that might bring James in, that might bring Kayla in, that like, like that, it's just like, I'm excited. There's so many things to like, oh my God, it's okay. Sorry. Let me just
So I'm going to, I hear you. I'm as excited for you. Like I want this show to do well. I hope it's right after Survivor so people can watch Survivor and the audience can just be built in and watch this show afterwards. I hope it does very well. Brice, I'm going to ask you.
Hold on. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask you about at this first assessment, because we're going to do another assessment when the cast is actually announced. This is all speculative. We don't even know if they're actually out there.
Allegedly, okay?
So
this is Screen Rant, and this is at Happy Go Lucky on Twitter.
And the Twitters. But I also heard of one other player that was out there.
Well, I mean, if we wanted to go down... Oh, okay.
I heard about this player. Brice, how would this player do out there? Where do you have? Who is this, and how? Where? Where do you have him stacking up?
Honestly, if the people were to recognize a player like that who was gone too soon, athletic, loyal, and messy, I feel like would be the perfect person for a show like this. Honestly, I think that, I might not have been able to do well on Survivor, but I think a show like this, I would kill it.
You kill it?
I know that I would kill it because I'm the wild card. I am the underdog. People don't expect much from me because they think that I went out third on Survivor. They don't know that like I am physical. Don't play with me. They don't know that, they don't know that like my relationships run long. They don't know that baby boy likes to wet the whistle. So again, I just saying that I honestly think that I would have done well on a show like this. But it warms my heart to know that there are allegedly people out there that I might not know through Screen Rant and Happy Go Lucky that for me, it gets excited for me to root for. I have come to the conclusion in my life that I might be one and done, and I'm fine with that. Like I've got other aspirations and other things that I want to do in my life, and I'm happy that I have friends allegedly that are on this that I can root for and support. And if my role is cheerleader, then if my role is
he's breaking everything. Look at that radiator he got.
My role
that radiator
is cheerleader, then guess what? I'ma be the best cheerleader there ever was, because I'm a hater, I'm a supporter, and I'm excited for the opportunities that people get. But yeah.
Okay, so let the record reflect that, Brice. Survivor 28 is not going to be your last time on TV. I'm saying that right now. I'm putting that in the atmosphere. But I have another question for you, Brice.
Okay.
With this speculative cast of 24, I would love for you to tell me your top 3 people that you got on this cast. And if you want to think about it while I explain mine, I'll let you think about it, unless you want to just give me your top 3.
Go ahead. You give yours, I'll give mine.
Okay, when I'm looking at this cast, I see 8 Survivors, 7 Big Brothers, 6 Love Islands, and 3 from Race. So there are the majority of Survivors. I think Survivor is the top tier competition show, period. I think who they cast, I think the level of competition, I think you're stripped down to your bare minimum, you're starving, and you still got to find it in you to get out there and compete. So my 3 are all from Survivor. I don't want to discount any of these competitors because anybody on this cast can win, but my 3 are from Survivor. However, I will say, when you have 8 Survivors, that's the top number. Then you have 7 Big Brothers, 6 Love Island, 3 Racers. Any of the other combos can combine and flip that. So your 8 might not be the majority. And I'm assuming that the Survivors will stick together. So I think that there's going to be a lot of commingling. I think that these alliances are going to get jumbled up. You got a lot of Big Brothers from 23. I think that they might even have some infighting. So despite the fact that there are 8 Survivors out there, I do think that there's going to be a lot of cross-show alliances. But again, I go back to my original stance. Survivor is the top competition show. And so I'm going to pick 3 Survivors that I could see winning this game. First and foremost, I said it once, I'll say it again. My brother from Ghost Island, one of the best to ever play Survivor, Dominic Abate. This man, you put him anywhere. A Hove quote was, "Put me anywhere on God's green earth, I'll triple my worth." In Dom's case, put him anywhere on God's green earth. He's going to find a way to get it done. In this game in particular, I know he's going to find a way to do very well and thrive out there. So he's my number 1 pick, not only because he's one of my best friends, but also because I know what he has in him. Second, my second and third picks, 2 Survivors, they're interchangeable. So these 2 are right on the same level. First, it's our boy Danny Mcrae. That man is a beast. We saw him go very far on season 41. He's a former professional athlete. He's a family man. He has a wife and a daughter.
He's a girl dad.
He's a girl dad. And I think all of these things and his path that brought him to where he is, and the fact that he's still in top physical shape, uniquely situates a person like him to do very well in this game. Because he's not going to be out there flirting with the girls or anything. He's going to stay locked in, and he's going to play hard, and he's going to be able to connect with people like he did on Survivor, with the Xanders and with with everybody. The man has that presence. So he's going to be up there on my list. But I have him tied after Dom. I have him tied with the one and only Sarah Lucina from Cagayan. Brice, that's your girl. She was my girl on Winners at War. She's a beast. If Sarah Lucina gets to the final challenge, knowing the composition of these final challenges, she's going to win. She's going to beat all the women and all the men. She is going to win if she steps foot in a final challenge. On the challenge, their final challenges, they throw all, 10 people that made it. Y'all got to scale a mountain, do a puzzle up here, ride a bike down the mountain, do this, jump off a cliff into some water. Sarah's going to do all that, and she's going to beat all the guys at it. So Sarah is at the top of my list also if she gets to the finale. That's what I got, Brice.
Okay. I echo you in that my winner picks are going to be all Survivor as well, because I'm loyal to the soil. And so my top 2 picks are going to be, I'm going to echo you. I got to go with my Cagayan sister, Sarah Lucina. I'm rooting for her. I'm also going for my Cagayan sister, Tasha Fox.
Oh,
because she's a beast. She's not for play. And I'm going to go with my good Judy on duty, Desi Williams. I feel like
you were going to say Desi.
She's a sleeper. I'm loyal to the soil. So I'm for female. You see my shirt, human. I am for everyone, but I really would love a woman to win the show. However, the one speculation that we did not talk about is that most recently in the challenges, they've been pairs. So, you know, it could be Sarah in the Will. It could be Tasha in the Ben. It could be Desi in the Chink. Could be Desi in the Derek X. It could be a lot of different scenarios. So it will be so interesting to see how and what this is, because we are just basing it off of, again, Screen Rant and Happy Go Lucky, that it's the challenge, but it literally could be like what CBS got going on with them celebrity people outside of the other little thing. Like, you know, we don't know.
And again, on the challenge, like they're good with the pairs. Then they're like, all right, now it's a pod.
Split them
now
up.
Now it's
Then
six of
somebody
y'all.
gotta go home. Then you gotta pick a new pair.
Yeah, they love throwing those curveballs.
It's a lot. But also, shout out to Happy Go Lucky on the Twitter, because they were spilling some tea. Allegedly, there were some other Love Island people out there. There was Christmas from Big Brother. We love Christmas. There was Corey from Love Island. Now that's who.
Did you make some calls, Brice? Did you get them cut so you can?
That is who I wanted to see. Okay, I was following Corey when he had 2,000 followers. Okay, we wanted Corey.
Where's my whistle?
Okay, there was Olivia from Love Island. There was Josh from Love Island, and there was Shannon from Love Island. And it looks like that was the alleged rumors. And then Happy Go Lucky is reporting that Josh and Shannon are alternates, so that if someone were to get COVID, they could step in their place. But listen, I was here for the Corey. If y'all didn't know, I was here for Corey.
Is that all the alternates?
So that's all the alternates that Happy Go Lucky has provided. And then, you know, the breakdown is currently that there is 9 Big Brother players, 6 Love Island, 8 Survivor, and 3 Amazing Race players. So, I mean, listen, it's the first glance here.
Well, that breakdown is with the alternates.
Take it up with Happy Go Lucky and not me.
Well, yeah. Well, Brice, this cast, they look great. They look like they can compete, but also they look like they can entertain. I think that the challenges are going to be fun to watch, but that home situation, I think it's going to be something.
That's going to be what we all are tuning in for, and I'm excited. We don't really know much, and again, this is all speculation. We don't have any inside tea. We are literally going off of, again, the Screen Rant article, the Challenge CBS rumored cast list, filming location and dates, written by Bernardo Sim. And, you know, I follow Happy Go Lucky on Twitter, and she be spilling all of the tea. So, again, this is a Brice Izyah YouTube exclusive. So thank you so much. Please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Brice Izyah YouTube channel. And listen, if y'all like more of this type of stuff, write in the comments. Let us know what you want to see. And we will absolutely be back when the official press release comes out. And we will do a Brice and Win Issa look when DZ take us out.
I just want to thank everybody for watching. Be sure you follow us on Instagram, Brice and Wen Present. That's where you can find all of our events and our parties and get the tickets and everything. We're coming to a city near you. Brice and I will continue to do more cast assessments. We will break down the great competition shows. And thank y'all for listening. Brice, thanks for having me on.
Oh
yeah. That's the wrap it up music.
Yeah. I'ma wrap it up though. I just heard all the photos. Hey. I'm going with my girl Tasha.
Oh.
I said Sarah Lucina.
Oh.
Or is it Desi Williams?
Yo.
I mean, listen, it's Chino. He can cheat. No,
his name is Cinco. His name is Cinco. I am finna take a little drink though.
Oh, drink it though. Drink it though. Drink it though. It's the Brice and Win first glance. Appreciate y'all. It's the purple pants. 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 It's the